He goes back to sleep. Like, wake the fuck up. This is a moment we both gotta experience.
You are listening to a Playground Music exclusive.
Alright, so Location just came out. How do you feel about that?
Feel really good. Finally get to put a lot of music out.
Don't
Stack up.
Don't really have a lot of visuals out.
Don't have no visual out. First video. Hella amazing. Hard work for the team, you know. Shit. It's exciting. I want to go more now at this point. I'm like, shit.
So that's on Uno. How do you feel about, because I know when we were dropping Uno, you didn't really like it at first. You were like, mostly because the songs were like older. We made a lot of them and like when we first met, and then there's a couple of the new ones. I think Location was more new. But like, we're almost a year. In May will be a year removed. We dropped it on May 24th. So being almost
I mean, at that time when I was recording Uno, and then I ran into this new album, y'all gonna see. It's gonna be really fire. I had a different mindset. I was like, damn, like I moved forward and my shit sound like this now.
Right.
And this sound like that, but it's not. It wasn't all the way put together how I'm starting to put music together now. So at that point, I was kind of like, nah, let's just skip that. Put some of the new shit out. You know, I wanted everybody to just hear.
We were so on like because they were already kind of ready and we were just holding them. Like we had been on like 2 or 3 new vibes since. You know?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was, like, uncomfortable.
It was me basically, like, just finding out, like, what I could do to music.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, like, a lot of my old shit, I'm like, I don't really want to push that. But it has a lot of quality. It has a lot of meaning, too. So it wasn't like I was fully discouraged about it. But it was just more like, damn, I could have did this better. Or the chorus is probably a little bit too dry. Like, I could have sauced it, you know?
It's a
like
project for sure.
Yeah. But Uno, like, was crazy how we recorded Uno because it was just went fast. It was already there.
We didn't realize what we were doing.
It was there, and then it was more music we was pushing on. So then when I'm growing, I'm like looking back, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to go back and start there. But that's where we started, and that's what's the most important show with, you know.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song on there?
Out of everything, probably Location is my favorite song for sure. Like, Atlanta Records radio station hit me up at like 3 a.m. aired the song. He was like, yo, what song you want me to pick? Like, let me hear some of your songs. I'm like, damn, all right. Shout out Atlanta. But
tell me about that.
That shit was...
Because that was funny. I was working hella. We had just dropped the project. And so I was like, I came home, I knocked out. And I don't even remember. You gotta tell that story because I don't even remember that.
Oh, no, I got off work. I was up pretty late smoking. It was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I look at my DM and I'm like, damn, he's been hitting me up. Yeah. So I hit him up.
The radio.
The radio guy. He hits me up and I'm like, all right, like, who is this? Like, I'm gonna hit him up. Hit him back. And he's like, video call me. I'm in the station right now. And I'm like, damn, it's fucking 3 in the morning. Like, what? I'm like, fuck, what? Do I have to dress up? Do I need to? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't have no shirt on and shit. I tried to wake your ass up.
Yeah, I do not remember.
You're like, he gets up, he looks at me, he's like, good, bro, that's dope. I'm going back to sleep. He goes back to sleep. Like, wake the fuck up. This is a moment we both got to experience. But it was cool. I ended up calling him, answering it. And it was just really dope, showing me everybody working in the radio station, walking around. A lot of people there, a lot of ears there. Definitely was hype. It gave me a lot of motivation, told me I need to work out and work on the audience, you know, and the music is there. So then after that, I just got carried away, and I'm like, damn, play Location. I had the choice between Crib on My Wrist, Location, and probably Live Stream. You feel me? So I was like thinking, and I'm like, damn, what's something that's a little bit of everything, what I'm doing new? That's close, and that was Location. So I was like, I sent them Location, and we played it.
I should pull up Location. Why don't we talk about Location a little more? Because that really is like the first video we've ever really done. Shout out Nino.
Shout out Nino.
Shout out Nino. Shout out JP. Shout out Khalil.
Shout out the gang for
The
sure.
gang, for sure. They really did a lot on set for us. How'd you meet Nino?
I met Nino.
Who is Nino, first of all?
Nino Scrapyard Studios. I met him through, first I met him through studios, like just recording with my homie Rex. And then after that, me and him got close, we started recording, and then he decided to we went through some things, I don't know if I should air that, but after that, not nothing between us, but just, personal losing friends and close peers, so after that, he kind of went towards, designing clothes and making his own brand, and I was still a Frencio, and then I was modeling for him. I was like, yo, this is dope, bro, I'll help you, so we was doing some modeling, and now that shit's selling, to people that we listen to now or watch on TV, wrestlers, stuff like that. So
yeah, I really think cool. he really helped make this video what it is. I think the shots are cool, the shots are dope. I think the idea is cool, but the styling of the video is really dope.
Really dope. It's really crazy. And then the main thing I really wanted to show people is the song is just based on locations. When you change the locations, different sceneries, different moods, different, what you see, what you around at that point. Females, you out, around clubs or whatever, or you getting money, are you chilling, you having a hype time with all your gang or something, y'all just changing locations. Because every day I change locations, you feel me? I'm everywhere, somewhere, damn.
Doing something.
Networking, something. So that song is a good example for me to put out, for me to just start. For my starting video, that shit was fire. I was like, yeah, this is fire.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Hard work though, for sure.
And then before we dropped this, we had done Often.
We dropped Often.
Often wasn't even really supposed to be a music video. It was
supposed to be just a reel.
Yeah, it was supposed to just be something to we made this song, let's make a short reel for it. But we ended up liking the reel so much, I just cut it up into make it look like a video. But I think this one really shows where we're at right now.
In quality, definitely our music, high quality. Our videos, high quality, just pushing that, showing that.
Speaking of where we're at right now, where do you feel we're at? Where do you feel you're at as an artist right now?
Whew, shit, out of the years that I done put in, bro, I've been just in the cut too much. I've been sitting back a little bit, way too much. I've been applying pressure. I've been putting myself out there. Mm-hmm. So at this point, it's just I'm at the beginning, but I definitely know a lot of artists. I definitely know a lot of homies doing their thing with record labels and just a lot of connections. But at that point, I was just still finding me as an artist, still want to know, well, damn, is this good enough to project right away? And at that point, I felt nah, I want to learn more. I want to work more. I want to get more features.
Sharpen your craft.
Yeah, and then it got to a point where I'm okay, this slapping, I like this. This is a banger. You know what? I'll put this out because this is going to make you dance or it's going to make you vibe for sure.
What are your plans moving forward? So you dropped Location. You said you were working on a project. What do you see the next 6 months looking like?
Sheesh, next 6 months, I definitely just want to put more videos so people can see more of the songs, and definitely a lot more expression, a lot more mind, a lot more words said in my songs that explain a lot and where I'm at, especially in how I feel and just happy, make sure I turn up for everybody too. But my main goal in 6 months is just to have as much catalog as possible to where people can actually see that I'm able to be, out there, podcasted, a little bit of everything, sold, everybody want to be hey, I want to bring him out. Hey, bro, come write the show.
Perform,
this shit's dope.
I feel you.
I
feel like a lot of people think of I don't know, you say sold and people might think sell out, but I think I get what you're saying. You want to be marketable. You want to be able to make a living off of your craft and do what
definitely.
You do. I feel that too.
So that's where the hard work come in. the next 6 months, I want to at least be able to show that
Okay.
first. And then, I'm going to have other goals after that, and other objectives after that, for sure.
If there was one thing that could maybe streamline those 6 months right now, like, what do you think it would be? Like, if there's one thing that could happen right now, that would be like, okay, I feel like I'm doing something. I feel like I can move forward. Like
A lot more attention to location. Like,
the latest,
everyone
like the
to
latest
really,
drops.
like everybody to really check that out and then see like what they think and want more. And if they want more, then I'm definitely finna hit them with something hard. Like, but right now it's just mainly just gain that traction, man. You gotta gain that traction.
Gain
for
that
sure.
traction. 100%. I know that.
Y'all remember that.
Gain that traction.
Biggie said